time for this week's incredible episode of DHNN.
And we're your hosts for this week. I'm Ava Nicholson.
And I'm Isabella Cardozo.
This week we have an in-depth interview with our girls volleyball captains.
We also have some sneak peeks of some of our media classes' mascot contest entries,
announcements, weather,
sports, and much more.
DHNN starts right now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And this just in,
It's time for some breaking announcements.
Key Club, we are a community service club. Our main focus is to find needs in the community and help. Tuesdays at 2:15 and during pace when needed. Attention seniors, it's time to buy your senior shirts. Shirts are $25, paid in cash or checks to Mrs. Lumba or Miss Lassie. Personalize the backs to school appropriate standards. Purchase your parking pass, available before school or at pace. These are required for 23 to 24 year. If you are interested, see Mr. Martin or Mrs. Moniz. Cafe Tuesdays, baked goods and coffee for teachers and staff only. Teachers and staff, please check your emails. Dartmouth High School versus Apponequet Regional, Friday, September 29, 7 p.m., Dartmouth Memorial Stadium. Dr. Alexander Lee, Spanish teacher at DHS, will be speaking about his experience as an immigrant to the U.S. from Venezuela, Friday, October 6 during PACE. Sign up with MyFlex under Mrs. Tully Speaker Series.
Dartmouth High School Pride. Dartmouth High is ranked among the best public high schools in the country according to U.S. News & World Report. So how do we show our Dartmouth pride? First, be responsible for yourself, your grades, and your behavior. Make sure to stay on top of your schoolwork and do the best you can. Next, get involved with some of our many clubs, sports, and activities. And show respect for your peers and teachers, and all of those around you. But finally, have fun at our beautiful high school.
Our media classes just finished producing some amazing mascot commercials for their annual contest.
MassDOT, which stands for Massachusetts Department of Transportation, hosts an annual video contest related to road safety.
Here's a sneak peek at some of the entries.
This is Alexa. She is a vulnerable user. She is unaware about street safety. This is also Alexa. She is still a vulnerable user, but now she's aware of ways she can keep herself safe while crossing the street. What did you see different between these two clips? For one, she didn't look both ways, or she didn't keep away all distractions. A vulnerable user is anybody on the street that is biking, walking, in a wheelchair, or on a skateboard, or anybody using any other micromobility devices, and etc. Stay safe.
In order to stay safe on the road with a bike, make sure to obey stop signs and look both ways before crossing the street. Make sure to always wear a helmet as well.
We had a lot of rain last week. How's the outlook for next week?
Not sure, but I know who does. It's time for our DHNN weather team.
Hi, my name is Sarah Vu, and here is this week's forecast. On Monday, it's mostly sunny with a high of 76 and a low of 57. On Tuesday, it's sunny with a high of 72 and a low of 55. On Wednesday, it's partly cloudy with a high of 67 and a low of 54. On Thursday, it's partly cloudy with a high of 69 and a low of 56. On Friday, it's rainy with a high of 68 and a low of 56. On Saturday, it's another rainy day with a high of 72 and a low of 56. On Sunday, it's partly cloudy with a high of 69 and a low of 55. That's your weather for this week. I'm Sarah Vu. Now back to you.
Recently, our very own Ben Smith sat down with the girls' volleyball captains for an in-depth interview.
Here's what they had to say.
I am here with the girls' volleyball captains, Brooke Davis and Gabby Velasquez. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Hello, it's good to be here. So
Yeah,
we haven't lost a set yet.
Undefeated. Basically.
Undefeated, clean sweep through the
Yes.
sets. 15
Every
sets.
team, yep.
How are you guys going to really prepare to face off against these tougher opponents?
I feel like we already kind of know them now. We played Westboro the last 2 years away. This year, October 2nd, we're home. So I think we really know them. Quinn, their best player, like we've played against her before. We're used to it. And same with like Barnstable. These teams aren't new to us. So I think this is our third year going on playing them that like we're comfortable with like, okay, we know what to handle. We know what to expect.
You guys are ranked 5th in the Boston Globe in Massachusetts right now, which is a great accomplishment. How are you guys feeling about that so far this season?
About that.
I hope we get like even further up after the Barnstable game.
We gotta
Like,
get
come
pushed,
on.
honestly, after tonight. Who knows? I mean, it happens every year. You lose players, and like with Whalers Camp in the summer, we really tried to work together as a team and get like back into it. Definitely like a hard hit, and it's very sad. Like we loved like all of the seniors last year. I think there was 5, and like seeing them go was like. It was really upsetting because we played with them for so long. But I mean, it happens every year, and it's something that like we still, despite leaving, like we lost 5, we still have 8 this year, which is crazy. So it's like definitely an adjustment, but we have like Chloe who came in and honestly has been owning her role as a sophomore, and it's just cool to like watch the younger girls kind of fill these new positions. I think this is one of the best JV teams like Dartmouth's ever had, honestly.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And I'm not biased when I say that.
Yeah. Getting to Final Four, like Dartmouth's never done that before, so it was just like the fact that we did it was insane, and we knew we were going against Westboro and like kind of accepted it as like this is going to be a challenge. But just getting to that point, I think was an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah, and like to think that, like you're right, it's the first time we've ever been to the Final Four. Like I feel like sometimes our whole team like kind of underplayed like how good we were. Like we really got to the end, and like Westboro's always been a team, and Barnstable that has like constantly beat us like year after year, and to finally like, you know, get over that is like so.
Last year, you were part of history. You guys were juniors last year, and being a part of history, how did that really feel? Being on the newspaper, being all over town, being all over everywhere.
No, it was nice because even at like after we lost, we went to like a team breakfast in the morning, and I remember like these people ahead of us in line like knew that we were from the volleyball team like Dartmouth, and they're like, oh my god, I've heard how like good you guys are doing, and like to see how like people knew about us, like just like common like townsfolk, like I thought that was crazy.
More than anything, like beating Barnstable, that was the craziest thing. Like that was the best moment. Like it didn't even feel real, and the fact that it was in 3 sets was like
unreal.
Absolutely wild.
And everyone just like doubted us that whole entire game. Like they were like having this as your senior night is going to be awful because you guys are going to lose, but we just completely proved them wrong, and I think that even like made us feel better about it, you know?
Thank you guys very much for coming on today.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
us.
Thank
No
you for
problem.
having us.
After all this news anchoring, I'm getting a little hungry.
No worries, because it's time for the lunch show.
On Monday, October 2nd, breakfast is confetti pancakes and bagel with cream cheese. Lunch is a beef taco on a hard shell served with rice, fiesta corn, and black bean salad. Tuesday, October 3rd, breakfast is a breakfast sandwich and bagel with cream cheese. Lunch is chicken and waffles with sweet potato waffle fries. Wednesday, October 4th is an early release day, so there is no lunch, but breakfast there will be mini waffle bites and bagel with cream cheese. On Thursday, October 5th, breakfast will be mini maple pancakes and bagel with cream cheese. Lunch will be General TSO chicken served with fried rice and roasted broccoli. And finally, on Friday, October 6th, breakfast will be breakfast sandwich and bagel with cream cheese, while lunch will be loaded tots and beef and cheese served with the sun chips and baby carrots with ranch.
Do you like yummy snacks and cold beverages? There are a huge selection of chips. There are other snacks as well. You can get Dartmouth merch too, open during C period and close after their lunch.
That wraps it up for this week's episode.
Thanks for joining us, and tune in to next week for an important message from our principal, Mr. Shea.
We also have some fall sports highlights from our amazing teams.
I'm Isabella Cardozo.
And I'm Ava Nicholson.
Have a great week, Dartmouth.
And see you next time on DHNN.